how did you get this interested about working with subjects such as gender, immigration, power, and technology? Like, how do you started like relating to those subjects? You thought about this period of time where you saw this favela, you've been in these kind of things, and what was that starting point for you to start working on these subjects?
I wasn't sure what's exactly the starting point because I felt like last few years, I sometimes will write some more reflections of where I came from, like why I'm here. I realized a lot of things I maybe did when I was younger and what I'm doing now, they all have this invisible thread. I feel like I'm always interested in the people in the technology. And I have to say, I didn't mention the other, like the project that I'm leading right now, P5.js, actually has really become a great project to educate myself with a lot of important issues. P5.js is created by Lauren Lee McCarthy in 2013, and it has been a project that really opened up a lot of new way of seeing the world for myself. P5 has this like hot pink logo, and it's created by women, immigrant, people of color, and has been led by trans, queer, BIPOC folks. And while leading this project, it always got me to think about like where does gender, where does, like identity play in this tech field. Often we see like a lot of white cis men dominating it. Like how do we own this space? How do we claim like a piece of the online space for ourselves? How do we create a safe and community space for this community? So I would say a lot of things I did in architecture school really got me think about creating space. And I was really grateful to have this opportunity to lead this P5 project and learn from Lauren, and a lot of folks came before me to create this safe space for people creative work online. Yeah. I don't think I answered the full question you have there, but
Yeah,
like
sure. But one of the things that are interesting, like I was mentioning, I myself started with processing as a initial tool for me to start learning how to code. I'm not from that background, but now I can understand people who are working in this field. And how has it been like managing such a big community? Like how many people has now that community?
it's hard to put a number to that. Few numbers I can share is that we have more than 500 active contributors. If you go to P5 GitHub and you scroll down in our LinkedIn file, you can see all the contributors in the bottom with their profile pic and link to the website. And for us, it's very important to value all different types of contribution. Contributing to open source software doesn't mean just to contribute to the code base. If you organize events, if you teach it, if you make artwork with it, if you make documentation, if you translate it, they all count as contribution. And that's actually how I got started contribute to P5. I started by organizing events. I co-organized event processing community day in Shanghai with Si Liu and Yu Li Cai in 2019. And then a few months before that, I helped Kenneth Lim to translate a very small piece of P5 to Chinese. So that's like how I got started contributing to P5. Because I didn't come from a computer science background, I didn't feel like, oh, I can go touch the code base immediately. But I feel like I have a lot of love to the community, and I want to care for this community, and I want to do the thing that I know I can do to contribute to it. So that's how I got started contributing to this P5 project. And when it comes to users, even though I don't like the name user, I think we have more than like 1.5 million. That's like the number we counted like many years ago. I believe the number has been increased a lot since then.